If you want to see what are some of the deadliest creepy-crawlies, then don't you dare turn off this video. We have bugs that lay giant larvae inside your skin, we have hornets the size of a hummingbird, and we have ants that you never want to meet in the wilderness. So without further ado, here are the top 10 most dangerous bugs in all the world. Let's dive right into it, shall we? Number 10, kissing bug. Here's something that'll keep you up at night. You see, the kissing bug feeds on the blood of vertebrates and mammals, which means humans. The kissing bug comes out at night and they deliver their deadly quote-unquote kiss while the victim is still asleep. And the sting is so mild that people don't even notice it. But then comes the tricky part. During the feeding phase, the kissing bug will lay its larva inside the mouth of the victims, which causes the Changas disease. At first, you only feel light headaches and fevers and swelling. If untreated for 4 to 8 weeks, the chronic stage of the disease sets in. There are no more symptoms, but after 10 to 30 years, 45% of the victims develop heart disease, and it will some cases lead to heart failure. Number 9, brown recluse spider. We know, you don't have to tell us. Spiders aren't insects, they're arachnids, but they're still creepy. And the brown recluse spider is even deadly. They just shy an inch of a size, but boy are they deadly. The bite of this spider packs a neurotic venomous punch, which means that some of the bites might require medical attention. For example, this person got a little bite from a brown recluse spider and he didn't even feel it. But in 3 days, this happened. Number 8, killer bee. Back in 1956, the Brazilians wanted to increase their honey production, so man meddled with nature. And we all know how that usually goes. Scientists crossed the American honeybee and the East African lowland honeybee, and in 1957, 2 swarms of mutant bees escaped and they wreaked havoc on the population. They're more defensive than your average honeybee. This means that they can smash that like button if you haven't done so already. But no, they actually just chase a man a quarter of a mile, and about 1,000 people have died from them. Number 7, ticks. We've all seen them and we all know them, but these little critters have managed to kill a bull back in 2019 in North Carolina. Their painless bite makes victims forget that they're even there. If the number's big enough, they can take down even the biggest of animals by sucking their blood. And you thought vampires were deadly. Number 6, the Botfly. It's not the most dangerous fly in the world, but it sure is one of the most repulsive bugs in the world. And their larvae, they take all the blame. If you've seen people pulling out giant maggots from under their skin, then this is the fly that causes it. And the fly lays its eggs and the little larva seeps into the skin, feeding on you from the inside. So please avoid them at all costs. Number 5, Teetsy Fly. These flies are so popular we even heard about them on TV. And believe us, it's not because they're beneficial for the locals, it's because they cause the human sleeping sickness. The number of infected is so big that they cause a negative economic impact in the area. Number 4, giant water bug. You know something's dangerous when even Coyote Peterson, the guy that was bitten by every insect on this planet, refused to let this thing get near him. The toe biter, as it's commonly referred to, has a potent venom inside the fans that get injected into their victims. The venom turns their insides into mush, and then they slurp it up like it's a smoothie. Ugh. Number 3, bullet ants. They say one sting from the bullet ant is like getting shot by an actual bullet. So you do the math, and some tribes even use them in ceremonial practices. Namely, the male has to stick his hand inside of a bag of fire ants and dance for about 10 minutes, while the ants bite his hands. That's to see if he's man enough. Number 2, giant Japanese hornets. They're giant hornets. Need a bigger explanation than that? They have the most painful bite of all the insects out there, and that's not the worst part. They're usually hidden in underground hives, and workers come across them unexpectedly. So when these giant hornets swarm a victim, you know they're in trouble. Number 1, mosquito. They're the insects that cause about 1 million deaths every year. They're responsible for transmitting the Zika virus, the West Nile virus, the dengue, and of course the deadliest of all, malaria. On a related note, we wanted to know how many of these dangerous bugs have you encountered in real life? You can tell us in the comments section below. If you'd like more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.